السلام عليكم، حياكم الله، هلا ومرحبا بكم جميعا في حلقة جديدة من لعبتنا الجميلة. بنكمل بإذن الله من المكان اللي وقفنا فيه. وصلنا لعند هندل المصاب اللي هو محموم وعادي يموت في أي لحظة. لازم وضروري نروح نلاقي له علاج نعالجه ويتكلم ويقول إن نحن جايين من سكالت ومبعوثين، مش إن نحن محتالين أو إن متسولين. يلا ليتس جو. قبل لا نبدأ لا تنسون زر اللايك والاشتراك بالقناة ونقول بسم الله ويلا.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
يو ما في وقت والله تصدقون. شوف يقول لك هذا احصل على دواء خافض للحراره. يو في وصفه يقول لك يجب ان احصل على مقوي ضد الحمى لمساعده توماس. كانت هناك وصفه في كتاب الطبيب وقد ذكرها هنا وهناك، ربما يمكن العثور عليها في مكان ما في القلعه. يا اخي يا ويلي ويلا، فانا قاعد ابحث عنها في القلعه. انا والله في شيء في بالي، ان شاء الله نلحق. لازم نسير جهه ثانيه على طول، اطلع فوق غرفه الطبيب. انزين، انا والله ما ادري، خلونا نشوف الكتاب اول شيء. هل الوصفه عندنا ولا لا؟ هذا هو مشروب مسكن للالم، والله اتوقع انه هو. زين شو المطلوب؟ يقول ما عندي المكونات. يا ساتر، هاي المخمليه، هاي الشاغه، اوكي. خشخاش عندي واحد، محتاج ثنتين بعد. من وين اجيب خشخاش؟ حصلنا الدواء في البوكس هذا. واو، اللهم لك الحمد، وصلنا. ان شاء الله عاد يفيد دواء ويبناه.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
لا يكون راح يموت.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, and worst of all, a poacher.
لا ما راح يموت.
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratov.
What is
واو،
this nonsense for Christ's
كفو
sake?
والله.
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I'm a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's
Whoa.
sake, help me off this horse!
والله جاب اللحظة الأخيرة.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me, and I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgott's Namen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
طلع من المأزق اللي فيه.
I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that Joe Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right, go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control, and that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe what arises from it.
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance and whether they haven't perhaps...
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this
رد الدبلوماسي.
situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar...
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better... Only I'm damned if I know how to do that. Since those bastards have wiped out...
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find... I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very... It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole...
يعني تبدأ مهمة جديدة، بنروح لقلعة ثانية صغيرة نطلب مساعدتهم، بنكون نحن الرسل حق الملك هذا. يعطوني حصان إذا كنت بستبدل الحصان اللي عندي فحصان من عندهم، يعني ما يدرون إني مغير حصاني أصلا.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir? من اللي
You were
صار.
going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
أوكي حلو، خليه
Given the
يعتذر.
circumstance. What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
هلو. أوكي طلب مني أجي هنا.
What brings you here so early in the morning?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't
هذا
mind having your
حسود.
kind, but you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you... It It was good to see you, my friend.
وين فرق بين هذا وحصاني؟ شوف حصاني اللي الاخضر اللي على اليمين اللي هو هذا. مستحيل ما راح اغير، انا والله سريع.
I took a look at Harry.
And?
ما راح اغير الحصان، بتم على حصاني احسن لي. اوكي.
A nice.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth. You flat out refuse to. Actually, now we've got to know each other, we could both get something out of it. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when?
I can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it.
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took Herring, and then you'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
اوكي بيقول بيعطيني فلوس قابل اني ما اتكلم.
Well, I might be interested, but I deserve a bigger cut. I'm not new to all this, so I'm well aware that the first offer to an accomplice, so forget about that and make it worth my while.
I didn't expect you to be so savvy. I'll give you double my first offer.
Me too.
Right, now we can get back to the... You know how to ride...
Hello.
Should we set off? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot shum.
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smacking.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot.
Happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate
والله
it.
محترم
I'm glad to have
زيادة.
you as my page. You know, Hanush assigned you to me as a kind of, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you. Even if it isn't always easy going.
Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bajana, we have to repay our debt.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is...
Not on account of us, no. But...
Jesus. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Let's go يقول لك. وصلنا الحصن.
We're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to...
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive her?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
Hello. والله من فتحت البواب.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honoured, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings and to parley with you in the matter of the security.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long but I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well...
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our... It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, but I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe come along with me, we'll soon fix that.
يعني هذاك مجتمع سيرهانز يقول لي اكتشف المزيد عن الخيول.
But you can heard Lord von Berghoff himself. So what has he said?
That's for their lordships to know.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. But you must have heard something. You know.
Aye, I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I don't mean to offend
ليش
you.
يبغى يسحب من عندي كلام؟
Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but so your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow...
One of the most significant in the...
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, yeah, page?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his...
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but...
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. You've got time to
ودية
kill.
حلو.
Me too. Let's do something. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord...
Then you're the right man in the right place.
جاهز.
I don't want to pry, Michael. But Sir Yaramir said he had some...
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affair...
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught...
If you insist. Or you're in for a... Sir Yaramir had these... relatives, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horse. See?
You were right. That's nobleman's business
شوف
for you.
يكتشف المزيد عن الخيول.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here. We don't want to hack each other to pieces.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate.
تعال حبيبي تعال وقت المعركة. خلونا نتعسى.
Back off!
القم والله وندعس يلا.
A good fight.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such...
Lord Capon's honor has been...
That it has. Didn't expect you to take all honor to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath. She'll be happy if you show her. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your... Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery.
خلصنا منه. جلد جلد.
Greetings.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye. Right.
There must be more of them than men in the fortress.
That's right. Sir Yaramir
قال
has a stroke
يكذب.
of luck.
What stroke of luck was...
Look, this is noble's business.
So there is something dodgy about...
Bollocks! It's all above board. Why not do something for your own lords? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse.
Don't try that on. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Beg pardon, sir.
The horses.
هذا خاف.
Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their soul. And we took their horses. They had loads of them.
Okay.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that they were just watering their horse.
But Michael said it was between...
Really? It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing...
But you're local. You must know...
جالس يكذب.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's...
Hold on. Michael said something different.
Aye, We took some horses from the bandits. Aye.
Right. Take good care of those horses.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're you could help us out. Just a little race. And if you manage to beat our lad,
يا عمي كل تبن ما راح سابق. والله اني مو مرتاح في شيء سيء راح يصير. لازم اعرف شو اللي يصير يعني.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table. It's all yours. No doubt you're used to better fare, but it's all we got. So I hope you won't mind.
اوكي ما انتبه علي. في ناس مسجونين. لو الوضع خطر خلنا نرجع.
It looks like Lord Nebak has some prisoners. Wonder who they are.
اوكي.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
بكلم هذا.
God bless you.
Tell me.
Nothing much. What's worse? Today I copped a shit, but tomorrow will be better.
I know what you mean.
The prisoners?
You have
Aye.
Good point.
A couple of poachers. They're waiting.
Sir Yaramir's looking for...
Huh? What?
Something to do with horses. He's...
Fucking hell. Pelzel's cocked up again. God be with you.
الله. انا بدخل داخل. ما اتوقع اني بقدر افتحها الحين. ما عندي المفتاح. لو سارق المفتاح من اول كان الوضع بيكون شوي غير. والله انا راح اغامر. شو فايدة. واحد رايح واحد راد. صعب والله. انا بغامر الحين. كم لو عندي مفتاح. لو سارق المفتاح كان اوكي الوضع، لكن الحين لا. هذا اني بيحس فيني يا اخي. دكة وبنصاد.
What is it? Come to mock? What do you want now? You've already taken every... Sooner or later, Otto von Bergau will find out the truth.
Hold on. You've got me mixed up with someone. It was Lord von Bergov who sent me here.
What? If you're not one of those cutthroats...
I swear by all that's holy, I came from Trotsky or...
Thank God. Fortune smiles on... I'm Yarmir Nebak. You gallop back to Trotsky and tell Sir Otto that... Tell him to bring an army and put an end to the...
Why should...
Haven't you noticed what's going on in the fort? I swear to you.
When we arrived, their leader pretended to be you and tried to deceive...
The bastard!
Who is he?
I haven't a clue. I've never seen him before. His men call him Cap. But the way he behaves and speaks... Now, stop, wait.
How did they take the fortress?
ايه مستولين على القلعة. ها صاحب القلعة.
If they can't hurry back...
Well, Lord von Bergov is bound to ask me that, and I don't want to just stand there.
Well, it was a stormy night. Somehow they wiped out my guards. They took us by complete surprise. I didn't have many men, and most of them died. They took me captive. Now you know.
I'll tell Lord von Bergov everything.
God bless you. Now,
I can't go straight away. I have to wait till my lord's meet.
For God's, at least get your horses ready then. God be with you.
واو والله الوضع ما في مزح.
Who goes there? You're not.
بدل ملابسي.
You buffoon! Why did you lie to me? If you weren't here with a noble, I'd take a pizzle to your hide. Find someone else to play the game.
عصب علي ليش اني كذبت عليه. خلنا نصير نجهز الخيول. والله قلت لكم من يوم وصلنا مش مرتاح انه في شيء راح يصير.
Time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is most likely.
Excellent! The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. And he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. What about you?
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something...
You bet there is. The whole fortress has been taken over by... They're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak... Thank Christ I didn't take you.
What?
I found the real Ned back in jail. We have to disappear as quickly as...
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now. You can...
الحمد لله نفدنا بجلدنا. الحين بنروح نبلغ.
Welcome back, Sir Henry.
Greetings.
I'm glad you got back. Now let's get down. Lord Capon, what news do...
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can... Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Yaramir while I negotiated with him.
Sir Yaramir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebakov.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better. At last, we know what they thought they would gain a foothold. But instead they walked into it. We will sit down when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks.
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager, and just maybe, Henry, you will be...
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came...
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we... You have proved yourselves most capable. We caught one of those bastards.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything.
And? Did you get anything?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack.
What about torture?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say...
أنا اللي راح أكون الجلاد.
So they just beat him a little. But
damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what... I don't know what you think about... But if you want to try and get something out... If he doesn't sing... He is of no use to us anymore. Because it is not possible that they could evade us.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him a...
بس لعبتي.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band... But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him.
I'm glad to hear. You have already surprised me once or twice. And if not, nevertheless, while we are dealing with something that might put us on the trail...
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time,
أوه أنا عندي وايد أشياء.
Nomads have settled at...
I know. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But now... My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as... So if you want to take your mind off things, you will most likely find him at the... For you, Henry, he will have a gift.
Thank you.
بنروح نعذب السجين اللي زاخينا. هاي غرفة التعذيب.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
we're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold...
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge.
And who are you?
That's none of your concern now.
So, you can talk...
Not just talk. He's good with the screw.
Yeah. Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, My friend here is a blacksmith's son.
You won't get anything out of me, so take those tongs and...
اوكي.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you.
بدا يخاف.
Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the...
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse.
I'm not saying any...
Where's that band of your... Look, I don't want to hurt you, but if you tell me where you can...
Surely you can't expect to make it...
What he might...
Fine, stickler.
So far, you're doing...
You shut your trap when your betters are Come on, Henry.
يلا خلونا نضغط عليه.
You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are.
You don't know shit.
We know it's Nebakov.
What? How could you know?
We were there. How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. As stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the...
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just...
Indeed not. We actually give a shit, and above all, we don't want it.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your... I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you are...
Someone must be in charge of everything.
Fuck off!
When I spoke with Lord Nebak, he said you call him Captain.
I barely even know him.
Don't lie.
Truly. I just know he's got a nose for good ideas. The others call him Jan.
Jan.
Is there a man among...
I don't rip...
Now, there's no point in denying it. We...
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but...
Finally, something we can agree
حلو
on.
جالس يتكلم.
How do you mean?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword?
Henry!
Does he? Or
I don't know about any... Ah! Ah! I don't know anything about any...
Henry! That's not what we're here...
He knows him. He must...
Burn in hell, you filth...
He's not worth it!
All right. All right. Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von... Someone must be supporting...
Your ma gives all kinds of support.
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's... some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore.
اوكي حلو. لا خلونا نعاتبه.
I don't believe you.
Ah! Fuck you, bastard! Are you deaf? I don't know anything else.
I think he's telling the truth, Henry.
والله شقينا.
Somebody in the region must be...
I'll tell you no more.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergov wouldn't come out of it alive.
Korva!
The names!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others?
All hell will break loose. But the people from the fortress, if you tell him, their bloods will be on...
Von Bergov isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us?
I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men.
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side.
بعذبه والله اني بعذبه.
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit.
Ah!
نصفع بعد.
They were our friends.
You filth.
What? Satisfied?
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull.
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation...
We'll see what Lord von Bergov...
Go to hell! I pray someone.
حاب يموت شكلك خلاص.
How do you feel?
Jesus, Henry. It looked like you were starting to enjoy time. I didn't like that much to...
Well, we got attacked.
I know, but still. I don't understand what got into you.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to...
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin... Why? For God's sake.
Do you think the others in the fortress...
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergov what's really going on with Samin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible. He's surely already waiting for us in
اوكي. اوه يستحي مسيرة كلمة. واشي نفصل بعدين نتنظف لازم ضروري.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hush.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
We've confirmed the bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushed.
And us as well.
الحين اللي صار في الاستجواب راح يبلغه كامل.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him.
But sir, they...
In any event, we will wait until my vessels in the vicinity.
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that...
Soon I shall throw a fit. Of course, you shall be... But now, go...
Yes, sir. Henry, come for me this evening.
والله متعة لهنا، ونوقف إن شاء الله. أتمنى الحلقة هذه تعجبكم، ترقبوني في حلقة جديدة. لا تنسون من زر اللايك والاشتراك بالقناة، وأشوفكم على خير. السلام عليكم.